CryptoPunks. Everybody talks about it, everybody wants to own it, but what is a CryptoPunk? In this video, we're gonna talk about everything that is CryptoPunks. Alright, so before we talk about CryptoPunks, we have to talk about something important, and that is art. And this type of art is called code-generated art. You might be like, Hima, I only know Da Vinci and Van Gogh. What is a code-generated art? Well, imagine your artist is a computer program, alright, and that's generating a code, and that code turned into an art. What basically happens in code-generated art is you write a code, you put certain attributes like shapes and colors and any kind of things that you would draw, you put it in the code and you run it in the Ethereum or Solana or any kind of decentralized network, and the result is basically an art piece like CryptoPunks. So what it does is it gives so many creators the opportunity, especially creators who are artists, to create their art in a unique way that is only native to themselves. And you can, of course, when you put something in the Ethereum network, you can't change it. So let's say you created only 10,000 or 5,000 or 1,000 art pieces, and that's it. So because of this reason, because of the NFT craze, these code generated arts right now are selling at a staggering millions of dollars of money. So this is where CryptoPunks come from as well. CryptoPunks are a code generated art. A bunch of people called the Lava Labs, actually it's a bunch of people who has a company that's named the Lava Labs, created the code back in 2017, and they actually could not control it afterwards, and it's now running heavily and freely in the Ether network. And this code right now is, ladies and gentlemen, is called CryptoPunks. Alright, so I'm looking at Lava Labs. So this is the company that's responsible for CryptoPunks. Alright, they were the ones who created the code generated thing that is responsible for CryptoPunks. They made the code actually created 10,000 punks. What they did was basically put some attributes, shapes and lines and colors into an algorithm, and voila, it threw out these punks. And we have 10,000 punks available, and according to them, they were immediately purchased. Now the big question is this like a real thing, or what's going on with it? How does someone give value to a code generated art, and why is it so important? Well, collectibles have been there for the beginning of time. We always find certain things really appealing, like stamps and coins and rocks and bird feathers and this and that. Now I think CryptoPunks, this whole NFT thing, is the next step of the collectibles. We are now keeping digital stamps. You could call CryptoPunk a certain stamp instead of having a stamp, and a stamp book is in digital form. It's in your meta wallet. And I think that we should thank people like Gary Vee and JC, because they actually pushed this movement to where it is at right now. Most of the time it's Gary Vee. I'm pretty sure you guys know who Gary Vee is. He's always talking about these kind of things, and he's right. He knows where the people and their taste actually going, right? Because of the crypto game is right now exploding, and with it, its application, especially in the art world, is also exploding. What I want to show you guys is the other thing. These computer generated art, CryptoPunks, look at the prices. $7.58 million, $7.57 million, $5.45 million, and total value of sales, this is crazy, $1.51 billion. Can you believe that? Damn, that's something else. But the good thing about this is that the people who created this, they have no control over this, because once you put something in the Ethereum network, you can't make any changes to it. The contract is indestructible. Right, there might be ways to hack it, but right now it's safe as sun. So they're saying that they have no control over it. They're just monitoring the sales, but they can't make any changes. and we don't know who actually own these punks, but you could say that you could go to these top punk owners, and you could see these are all the owners who own these punks. All right, so we don't know who these people are, but I know for sure JC is a CryptoPunk. He has one. Gary Vee should have one or two at least. Logan Paul, the Paul brothers, should definitely have these, and maybe a few other people. Mr. Beast, the YouTuber. So these are all the people who own these CryptoPunks. Now I'm looking at this price. This is crazy, and these are recent transactions. Like, for example, this one is what, $549,000. It's crazy. It's crazy. And these are the ones that are in sale, but I thought I could afford one of these, but I can't. All right, it's just too expensive. So I hope you guys get a clear idea of what a punk is. Before you understand this, I encourage you to go and read up on what code generated art is. I'll also show you guys puny pigeons, and the other thing is, guys, the Pudgy penguins, not pigeons. Did I say pigeons in the previous take? It's penguins, Pudgy penguins. So Pudgy penguins is really hard for me to say. I'm too brown to pronounce this. So they're also a type of code generated art. This just like CryptoPunks, but kind of new. You know, these are the Pudgy penguins. Oh. And you can actually purchase these. These are still in the market, and there's only 8,888 Pudgy penguins. Alright, so let's click one of these. It says current price is 10 Ethereums. It's $40,000. I ain't got $40,000, so I'm not gonna buy this. And this one over here is 1.8. That's $7,000, and it's highest offer. Now here's the thing, guys. Like I told you, value, people give value to certain things. Value is subjective. If someone asks you what is value, value is subjective. All right, we give price to certain things. If I come out and says this fork right here is $30, and I'm not gonna sell it for anything less, and someone in the entire world, we have so billions of people, and one of the person come and say, you know what, I'll buy it for $30. That means the value is created. So it's basically a psychological construct that one person out here saying whatever that they have, not a fork, definitely. Let me throw that out. One person is saying, I have this thing. It's gonna be the next thing, and I'm giving it value. This is the value. And like I told you, Ethereum connects people like this. Ethereum network connects people like this. So there could be someone out there. We don't know who that person is. We don't even have to know their gender, their name, their religion. That doesn't matter. And if they come to me and tell me, you know what, I see value in this and I'm going to purchase it, that's when the value is created. All right. So there's a psychological mechanism behind all of these NFTs and whatnot, but that does not mean that you should buy it. That's the other thing. You don't need to buy everything that there is. When you buy art, make sure you buy art. Don't buy an art because of its value. Buy it because it's art. If it makes you happy, buy it. That's why you should buy. That's the whole point of art, I think, in my personal life, because I'm an artist, I'm a photographer. The way I see the world is different, and I'm giving a value to my photographs. And I don't want people to buy my photographs just because they're expensive. I want them to buy my photographs because they feel the same thing that I'm feeling about my photograph. So it's the same thing about value. So we're at the Baby Yacht Club. You can go buy ape, and then buy an ape on OpenSea. I have OpenSea. These are all the apes that you can buy right now. Look at this. 3.4 Ethereum. Apes are actually cheaper. So these are all code generated art. Alright. And if you have that kind of money, how many apes do we have? So there's only 10,000 apes. Now, if you have some money left, go and buy one of these penguins and one of these apes, and just forget about it. Forget about it.
See?
Alright, if you have money, do it. If you don't have money, don't worry about it. But if you can afford some one of these, actually, there should be one cheap ones. It's 38 Ethereums. That's crazy expensive. Alright, hold on. Price. Because these could be sold out in the coming months. I think if you leave them over here, it could be sold out. So again, this is also another code generator that I keep saying that because I want you guys to go and have a look at the code generator. That there's a lot of IT stuff that I don't understand. For IT people out there who's in the crypto game, they might understand it. For other people, you don't have to worry about it. All right. And the other question is the authenticity of these kind of things. And Crypto Lava Labs actually says that these are really authentic, and there are ways for you to actually find the genuinity of one of the CryptoPunks if you're purchasing, and they actually do it in the open sea, and everything is secure in open sea. So you don't have to worry about it. But if you're buying off the counter, then that's the problem. That's when you have to actually worry. I would not be buying any types of CryptoPunk from off the counter, meaning that away from a marketplace. So if you want to buy a CryptoPunk, any kind of crypto marketplace, like Rarible, and there's OpenSea. There's so many marketplaces out there. I think I use OpenSea. There are a lot of people who use Rarible. So whichever works for you, go and buy. And if you have money, I'd suggest buying at least one of these, because in the future, this will be some sort of investment. But of course, do your own research. They might be worth something. They might not be worth something. We don't know. Everything depends on where the market is. I think everyone is saying that NFT market is a bubble. I somewhat agrees with certain individuals when they say that, but also it's art, and we can't actually put a price on arts. And as the crypto scene gets broader and broader, these things actually will have more users as well. So I hope you learned something in this video. I'll see you guys in another video. I'll put all these links in the description. Go and have a look. Until then, happy trading.